輝け新しき太陽よ。この大地を美しく照らし出すのだ。
Hello and good day! This is Crusisythe and welcome to my channel. Our topic today is Moderoid 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝 Gravion from the show Gravion's Y. Now, this is the second set from the Gravion line, and just like the other two, this is also a surprise of, and like I said in the previous video, there will be no unboxing clips today. With that said, here we go! Soul Grandivas, the second generation of Grandivas. Now for each unit, Geo Mirage, the replacement for G Shadow, which is the special jet shape. Now for the articulation, hinge joint on cannon, and hinge joint on mount. Geo Javelin, the replacement for G Driller, a driller with missile pods. For the articulation, drill rotation, wings can flap, wing gun can rotate, thrusters can bend, and this part can rotate. Geo Stinger and Geo Caliber, the replacement for G Attacker and G Fighter. Again, different names but similar appearance. The fighter jets of the group. For the articulation, cockpit can move upward, wings can flap, obvious fit on double joint, and tail go downward. Another positive thing about this model kit, that it has action-based stance for each units. Here is for the Geo Stinger and Geo Caliber. For the Geo Javelin, and lastly for the Geo Mirage. Once that each are connected to their action bases, you can combine them all as one unit. And here we have G Gradius. I really like this formation. It's a nice alternate way to display the Soul Grandivas. Now for the core unit, Grand Sigma, the humanoid robot of the set. This is pretty much the same Grand Sigma from the God Sigma Gravion set, with the only difference is the Soul set has black chin, while the God set has red chin. Now for the articulation, head in a ball joint, shoulder armor moves down, full arm rotation, full arm raise, forearm rotate, elbow bend, hand rotation, hand moves up and down, ab crunch, torso rotation, front skirt raise. On rare occasion, it can go higher, but I say don't force it because it felt like it will snap. Side skirt raise, back skirt raise, thigh slight rotation, forward and backward raise, maximum side split, full knee bend, foot goes forward and backward, and toe raise. Now for the option parts, closed fist hand. For closed fist poses, open hands. For dynamic poses, and for this hole is for the set's action base to combine with G Gradius. And here is Grand Sigma with G Gradius. Like I said earlier, I really like this formation, like an alternate way to display the set. Now let's prepare the Soul Grand Divas in their docking form. You can now store these this part as well. And here they are in docking mode. Now you have two options to do. Either combine them with Grand Sigma or combine them with Grand Kaiser from the Grand Gravion set. Let's start with Soul Sigma Gravion. First things first, spoiler alert. Sadly, this one doesn't have transformation animation because someone already brought the Soul Sigma Gravion in its combined form. Now let's go to the docking process. Time to prepare Grand Sigma. And here it is in docking mode. Just like the other Gravion set, this comes with alternate torso because of Grand Sigma arm part doesn't lock securely and tightly. Collar area moves too much. So always use the alternate torso. And here is Soul Sigma Gravion. The appearance looks definitely impressive, really bringing that super robot aesthetic. Plastic quality is also premium. I actually dropped the kit few times, yet no cracks or broken parts, which makes it really sturdy plastic that I have no problem if I ever drop it again. And also looks like it's already top coated. With all that said and done about the kit, let's now go to the other form it can do. the Soul Gravion. As Soul Sigma Gravion shared the power to God Gravion, which gave the Grand Kaiser the ability to dock with Soul Grand Divas, then later on sealed Grand Sigma. Now transformation animation goes like this.
グランナイツの諸君天王が神せよ
了解エルゴファーム
天王合戦
The docking process is almost the same, with mostly differs on the head part. Also again, use the alternate torso. And here is Soul Gravion. Visually still looks impressive, only that the core parts are now blue. And also the face and head crest is now new. But other than those obvious ones, it's really just the same with Soul Sigma Gravion. But in personal preference though, in aesthetics I prefer the Soul Sigma Gravion, where the black color and red color combination compared to the blue color and red color of Soul Gravion. Then again, everyone has their own preference. Now let's go to the next category. Head in a ball joint, full arm rotation, elbow bend, arm wing flaps, wing gun rotation, drill rotation, hand in a ball joint, cannon hinge joint, mount hinge joint, armor chest raise, front skirt armor raise, side skirt armor raise, back skirt armor raise, forward and backward raise, maximum side split, thigh slight rotation, full knee bend, knee armor moves, leg wing flaps, foot in a ball joint, and front toe downward. Now, like I mentioned earlier, there are two torsos to choose from. The Grand Sigma torso, no shoulder armor raise, no whole arm expand, no butterfly joint, full arm rotation, full arm raise, torso side to side, only ab crunch, and torso rotation. Now for the alternate torso, shoulder armor raise, full arm expands but downward, butterfly joint, full arm rotation, full arm raise, torso side to side, ab crunch and arch back, and torso rotation. Also, this applies to the Grand Kaiser torso and Grand Kaiser core alternate torso too. Now for the hand options of Soul Sigma Gravion, set of small hands. It's exclusively for transforming accuracy, but I highly suggest don't put it. It's very hard to pull out once it's attached. Set of closed fist. The protruding part looks terrible. Set of open hands. Somehow this looks okay. set of grip hands for holding the sword option. But if you buy this model kit directly, you get the bonus hand option to make 2 Gravion handshake. But if you watch the anime, it's the wrong hand positioning. Now for the head options, it's exclusively for Grand Kaiser from the Moderoid God Gravion set. The fang is for God Gravion when holding the super heavyweight sword. For the other face option is when Grand Kaiser combines with Soul Grand Divas. Soul Graviton Crusher, Soul Gravion's version of Rocket Punch. Soul Graviton Bringer, Close Range Drill Attack. Soul Graviton Spiral Crusher Punch, Double Rocket Punch with Drill. Soul Graviton Arc, Laser Attack from the Forehead Jewel. Soul Graviton Cannon, Laser Cannon Attack from the Backpack. Soul Graviton Nova, a bigger gravitational beam attack. Super Heavyweight Sword, the sword finishing blow of Soul Gravion. Just don't forget to remove the chest crest, unless God Gravion is the one holding it. And True Super Heavyweight Sword, the combination attack of Soul Sigma Gravion and God Gravion. So the concern is you need to have a God Gravion to recreate this attack.
Grand Knights の諸君、暗黒の時代を焼き尽くす紅の牙となれ。
Now let's talk about the issues. The minor issues are color correction, but this one doesn't count because I just didn't put the stickers. Inner vent, tie groove, white circle, dark grooves, red color, red hand armor, green gem, thruster vents, face vent, dark part, and inner vent. For the major issues, chest armor combining part Annoying to duck with the backpack. The arm is just loose. Even just touching it makes it sag already. The backpack cannons are hard to align perfectly. The small hand parts are very hard to detach. This part like to detach way often. The sword grip hands need some gluing. Now for my personal issues of the set, it's annoying to realign this wing gun. The connections are way too loose. And this exposed part of the closed fist set. Nendoroid Umaru, Figma Nobara Kugisaki, Papa Parade Hoshomarin, Dago Mushi Pilbug, Real Grade Zera Gundam, and Master Grade Strike Rouge Otori. Now on how I feel on this Moderoid model kit, because it's also from the Gravion line, I was expecting it to have the same quality like the others. But it's disappointing that it's a step backward. Don't get me wrong, this is not a bad model kit. This is still worth buying if you like the Gravion series. It still can pull off some decent poses despite how bulky it is. And also has some good points like having action based on each units. Also, is it weird to say that when you buy this model kit, it makes you feel like you also need to buy the rest compared to the other Gravion set, where it felt like it's okay to be a standalone kit. Then again, the 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢 Gravion plays a major role once you completed the entire Gravion set. So I guess that's what it should really feel like. Look forward to it, what it contributes to the set. With all that said, I'm giving this a score of 4 out of 5 stars. Now that we've tackled the 3 Gravion sets, there is only one thing left to do. Let's talk about that in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and with that said, till next time.